I will leave a link in the description down below, and it's using AI, and you get to chat with Rick, convince it to help you out, and there's a win and lose logic and all that. So basically, that's all the game is all about. So like I was explaining, so the app part, then inside the app is the role encoder, forecasted to JSON. Inside the route.tsx, this is where the details need to be placed, like right there. So right there. So if you have a problem, I'm using Trey to help me out with the issues. So if you have a problem, what you need to do is using whatever AI agent you're using, you could grab this piece of code, copy it. Then when you copy it, what you could do is just paste it there, and it will automatically have this included for you. It will automatically have this included for you. Let me just give you an example. Okay, so I did the same thing there. I did the same thing there. So add to your base. So I pasted that there, and it quickly did that for me, and it added that. And as you could see, it's right there, and I'm just going to accept that, and it's included. Okay, so next thing is that we're going to deploy this using Vercel. So I've already installed Vercel. And if you're asking me how do I do that, so it's simple. What you want to do is just visit the base documentation website. Make sure you're in the mini app section. When you're in the mini app section, what you want to do is quick start. When you're in the quick start, just go new app. On the new app section, there's the deploy part there. Immediately you click deploy, it's gonna say how do you deploy. We recommend Vercel, and because it's the easiest way to do it. So you just do an npm install. These are the magic words that you need to use, and you're going to need to use the terminal in order to paste this. You could also vibe code yourself through it by just copying this and feeding it to your AI agent. And so I have already done this. What I'm left with is the two deployments to Vercel. And before we deploy to Vercel, I was preparing to have a hero part, a hero page done. So what I usually use when I'm preparing my icons, what I use is Affinity, but you could use any open source. You could use any open source design tool or like GIMP or any other open source. But if you want to pay for paid software, that could be good. I do highly recommend Photoshop Affinity. They're super cool, and you could do design some work from there and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna need to do is usually I'm gonna open up where I set the work, where I set the file I'm in. So I'm just gonna open up the hero page, then I'm just gonna get that. Then I'm going to look for a photo that's gonna fit in. I already have a photo prepared. You could also do the same or download one or use AI to generate. There's super amazing AI tools that you could use to generate this stuff. And I will kindly leave some of them in the description below this video so that you could use some useful tools. All right, so this is not the image. In, you know, okay, the image is right there. I'm gonna push it in. Okay, I push it in again. Okay, so there you have it. I'm just gonna make sure that it fits properly. For the other images, I already did that, so there's no need to stress about that. I'm just gonna center it. So once it's centered, Shift Control Alt S. I'm sure that's the same shortcut with Photoshop or any other software. One thing I love about Affinity, they didn't sponsor this video by the way, but I genuinely just love using Affinity. So one thing I like about them is that the UI UX feeling is same with other design tools. So kind of, but different from Canva. It's different from Canva. Canva is something. I don't use Canva. I'm not hating on Canva, but I just don't use Canva. All right. Your hero page, and just make sure it's PNG. So it's gonna ask you, it's gonna prompt you that, hey, this image already exists. Just tell it to replace that. Okay. So once you have that done, I didn't prepare screenshots and all that, but you could always update this better. Here's the tip. Here's the tip. Always prepare a GitHub account and have your codes taken to your GitHub repository. Then you could always change your images from your GitHub. Then it will automatically change the images or upload new images. It will be quickly as continuous integration, continuous deployment, CI/CD, and in layman's term, what I mean is that once you have a GitHub account and you have your source files and whatever files that make up your app, it's easier to change things in live, and you don't need to manually do it or ask your users to do things. Immediately you change it from your GitHub file, it automatically updates that. Okay, so getting back to the video, how do we deploy to the base build? What you're going to need to do next is just deploy it using Vercel. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say Vercel, but here's the thing. Usually when you say Vercel, it's gonna deploy to a preview. It's gonna deploy it using preview, and it's different. Watch my recent videos to some of these terms I'm saying, so that you're not left out. It's pretty good that you begin with us. So there's a playlist out there, and it's I have different videos. Just check out my recent videos, and you will be up to date with all the latest view trends. Okay, so the next thing is that before we start, you always have to make sure that you're in the right directory. Right now, we're in this directory, Rick and Morty app. This is where I saved it, but this is the app directory. You always want to be in the directory where your project is saved. So if you look at that, this is the primary directory for my app. All these fall under one folder. This is the folder we want to be in. So in other words, this is called the directory we want to be in. So we just cd change directory and make sure that we're in the right folder. And I'm just going to say Rick and Morty World. Okay. So once I type that in, I'm just going to say enter. Then I'm going to say mpx. I'm going to say mpx Vercel. Then I'm just going to say that this, okay, those symbols right there. Then I'm going to say pro. Okay, this means production. So usually when you say Vercel, usually when you say Vercel, it's just gonna it's going to deploy your it's going to deploy it in a preview stage. But if you want to go straight to production, I don't highly recommend this. But if you want to take it straight to production, you have to do this. I want to take it straight to production because I feel my mini app is ready. So I'm just gonna do that. If we have any build failures, we're gonna quickly do it live. We're gonna quickly fix it live so that everybody could see how I work around with my errors. One of the recommendations I give colleagues or when I'm facilitating on building mini apps is that you want to take advantage of what's called console.log. Go search that up. It's a very amazing way to fix up your errors and make sure that your AI agent is also seeing what errors you're facing. Okay, so yes, I want to use my existing. I want to use NS Capessa as my project account. Okay, so it's searching for existing projects. Okay. So it won't, it won't work. It won't work. This won't work because we do not have an existing project. We don't have an existing project. This only works if we had an existing project. So let's do this. We're gonna stop it. Control C. Okay, so clear. One thing amazing about my videos is that they're done live. Like everything is live right now. So okay, so what we're gonna need to do is just do Vercel. Okay, so when you do Vercel, it's not. Is it reading it up? Vercel term. Vercel is not recognized as the name of the Rick and Morty world. I was gonna say MPX Vercel. Okay, this should work. Okay, yeah. So usually MPX does help me if the path. Usually this is the problem with the path. It's usually the problem with the path. Vercel is not recognized. Vercel. All right, but anyways, MPX Vercel should fix that up. Set up. Okay, yes, please. Go ahead. Yes. Okay. Link to existing project. No, this is a new project. So no. What's your project name? Yes, we'll go with that. Freaking multi world. Um, Yeah, like just go break up multi-world. I was double thinking it. I was trying to feel like we have to change the name or something. But let's just go with that. Like caution, this project was all for fun. If adult swim lawyers are watching this, there's no form of monetization being made from this project, and it was all for fun. Educational purposes to be specific. Okay, so do you want to modify any settings? No. All right. So do you want to check the project settings? Change the project settings? No. No, again, no to that. Okay, linking. Okay, so it's now preparing that, loading. So it's uploading all these files to my Vercel. So this to save you stress, I highly recommend that you have a Vercel account prepared so that you do not need to stress a lot. So have a Vercel account prepared. And how do you get a Vercel account? It's super free. It's vercel.com. Prepare yourself an account, and it will automatically link to your project so that you don't have to bypass like 1 minute 60 seconds without any errors. That's a huge that's a huge milestone for podcasting duplicated. Yes, you need to use whatever latest ways of doing it. Generating, finalizing optimization, collecting view traces. Okay, so awesome. I feel we've done it. 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 The deployment output is done. We finally We finally did it. It's ready. It's ready. If you enjoyed the way I handled the errors, if you enjoyed the way I did the work, how I used the keywords, if you would like to have some of these keyword phrases on how to handle these errors and how to solve these issues, please leave a comment below this video and I would highly be available in making sure that I answer your comment. So what I'm going to do is go back to tray, clear this up, and making this video official is testing if our build app is going to accept and read that our build address is actually in our mini app so that people could directly use it. People could directly use the app on TBA, and uh, I could keep track of I can keep track of the way people are using my app and all that. I'm gonna do that. So this is the app. I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below this video. You can play Interdimensional Messenger, Rick and Morty Adventure Edition. Like I said, this was for educational purposes. No monetization of funds are being made out from this video. This is just viewed and we creative people could feel free and make examples out of any content that we try to use, but I would highly recommend making something awesome too. And yeah, so we're gonna go back here, get the Versal production build link. Remember, so I'm in production mode, and I'm gonna go to my Beirut dashboard, and I'm gonna paste that in there, making sure that this is actually available from where I placed it, and it's right there. But then it has to verify that it could actually see this. So I'm gonna say app URL and fingers crossed. Here we go. I'm going to import this and yes, so make sure you have your address account association to your forecast.json file and it's not and it's valid. Okay, so what we're missing is the manifest. So anyways, let's have that done and deploy it once more again. And how do we get the manifest? Let's just go back here and create the manifest. Grab that text link, push it in. Okay, so you still need the manifest. Wow. Okay, so once that pops up, I'm gonna say connect. I'm gonna say MetaMask. I have my MetaMask ready already. I'm just gonna put in my password. Log connected. I'm gonna get my official production. Again, the production link. Where is it at? Where is it at? Did I say that? Okay, right there. Okay, so I'll get my official production link. Paste it in there. Sign. My MetaMask is gonna pop up and need to confirm. Okay, confirm. Signature is done. It automatically goes to my env file. What I'm going to do is go to my env. So I close this up. Go to my env. In my env, what I'm going to do is usually just like to put away the comments away from here. Just going to say accept the comments. Okay. What I'm going to do is copy all this here. Copy just that part. Intro. I'm going to go back to my, I'm just going to go back to, okay, to the project here. Just click that, go to the settings. This is crazy. I should take a screenshot of this, like to how like far we went and never gave up. Yeah, we should like have this screenshot. Just look at this point of it. And we got it right in the last one. So settings, then inside environment variables, paste that in there. Okay, so done. I'll make a separate videos on how to avoid those warnings. So once that's done, I'm just gonna deploy it from here. Make sure it's in production. Redeploy. Okay. Make sure the internet's good. Redeploy. deploying. I'm just gonna refresh this. Yeah, just fixed things and just redeployed it. So I'm just gonna take a look at how the build is going. So I feel like once that's done, the manifest is connected, the variables were added, and then we're gonna go back to the base and try that one more time. We're just waiting for that. Let's go back to the logs, create an optimization build, learn the checking if the other build is in your types. All right, one minute and 2 seconds. It's generating static. So this is good. Finalizing page optimization. My favorite word. Finalize deployment. Deployment efforts. It's ready. It's ready. It's taking. It's ready. Give it some time. Bring it back there. Clear this up. Clear this up too. Okay, so what we're gonna do is copy this and take it back here and let's try to import. If you are visiting the dashboard for the first time and you haven't imported anything, you're just gonna find a big. It's not gonna be that big, but it's just a big button that will say import media. But click that button too. But if you have, if you go, you can just come here and below there, and you'll find that. So just paste in the production URL and import, and voila, you successfully added your your mini app to the base view dashboard. And you could grow your mini app from here, share and view analytics, and have rewards given to you as a base builder. So this is the Rick and Morty World Adventure interdimensional messenger, and I will leave a link in the description down below this video on where you could go have fun with it. And send me some screenshot on X. Follow me on X at NSLock, and follow me on TBA at astromartain.base.eth. Send me something nice, and I will continue making these videos. All right, so you take care, and Astro Motion out, spaced out, base up, remain based, and always be based. Keep building.